Boom, we're 8 minutes late. Well, it's chaos. And all that work is lost. Accidentally killed the pewter. Hang on, we'll get on it. We'll hit it. Just give me a second. I gotta re-import today's stuff. It's okay. It actually remembered that part, so that won't be hard. Voila. And yeah, it's not going to be the way I had it set up to be. But we are rocking, and now it's complaining. Hi, everybody. Sorry. It's the way it goes once a year for short. We're never late, never early, except for night. But anyway, we've seen some hard times at this place. Looks like we're doing it. Looks like we're styling. Looks like we're rocking. I'll refresh the comments. I don't know if I got that or not. On comments, you gotta be there somewhere. So it's gonna be like that, is it? Hang on. That's not. It makes no sense. Try that one more time. One more time. One more time. Get that part working. Does anybody know what's going on here? I don't know. We got a piece of the camera. Or just give me 1 second because we had so many issues getting going. My apologies. That's not helping. Shit, Dana. Okay, if it's not restricted there, then how the hell? Camera 4 is restricted. Okay, hang on. I'll get it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Boom. Hi, folks. We got her working, so we'll come back over after. Say hi. It's important to make sure that works after. Okay. Yeesh. That was a tough one. I had to restructure everything here today. Change everything so I can move the camera back an extra couple of feet. Monica Lewinsky. This is season 1, episode 2. Fake news. It's a half an hour political left, right, center, middle, extreme left, extreme right, far left, far right, progressive, conservative, nihilistic, Pol Pot, Mao, political ideologies, shunned in reality, splayed out in front of you. Dean, if you want to talk about reality, what the frick you doing talking about Monica, Bill Clinton's, whatever. You spent $40 million to see if there was a semen stain. All he needed was a black light, which is really interesting anyway. Rather than use a black light because you couldn't shoot a movie if you used a black light. Now, it was so... Bill Clinton, at the same time, was accused of raping many women. And so having that story coming out and then spending $40 million on it and keeping it alive, you know, your reflex is, well, Jesus, you know, if he had to rape those girls, they wouldn't be doing it about Monica Lewinsky. They'd be fussing about this. So it made him look innocent anyway. And keeping the lie alive. Obama. We'll get to it. Media warns of inauguration drone bombing. It's a pretty legitimate concern. Al-Qaeda going to get you. I'm gonna get you, you little bastards. Media warns of inauguration drone bombing. It's not safe, man. A flying IED will smash into the crowd, or worse. What could possibly be worse? Worse? How could it get worse than a flying LED? How? Ooh! Danny, you're fading? What the frig, dude? Uh-oh. What's going on here? What's going on there? Hang on, fix that. Dana, fix your shit, Dana. It's not supposed to fade. Just give me a hard time today. Everything's hard timing me. Let me fix that shit down. Oh, I know what it was. I was trying to make it so I can reach my arms without paying the price first, right? Dina. Let's keep going. This is important shit. Okay, what's the point I want to make? Dina, get to it for Christ's sakes. Hang on. Okay. There's 22,000 drone strikes in India and Pakistan, Kashmir borders, places like the... Okay, this is to get the 400 Taliban that are left. Right, they're going to wreck the planet to get them, by the way, but to get those last 400 Taliban, 22,000 drone strikes, but that shouldn't surprise you. You shouldn't consider that like overkill or something like that. No. Jesus, you got 29,000 rapes a year in the military. You got 22 veterans committing suicide every day. There's 80,000 a decade or so, and 290,000 rapes in the military each decade. Oh, but the Muslims molested somebody on a train, Dana, because there were 5 million orphans. They fired 5.5 million rounds a month for 9 years, Dana. Or folks. But anyway, media is concerned. The media is concerned about jack shit. The media got a memo to come out and say that drones could be used because, hey, fuck it. North Korea placed... Now, what the... Makes you want to pull your eyebrows right off the back of your fucking head. Right to the back of your head, I should say. From the back of your head. Well, think about this one. North Korea is surrounded by military. The government's sitting right on the border. They got their guns pointed at them. They got their gun pointed at the other side. That can go on indefinitely. You know that, right? But no one's got, you got to shoot up the neighbor, then what? And then you go to war. It's just stupid. Like, what? They're going to send out a nuclear missile and then all these other countries are just going to pop the shit out of them? They're just like fish in a barrel to shoot at with a few nukes. They're all done. It's just, 50 years sitting on the border? 50 years. Taunting them with a stick. Shut up, you little North Koreans. We're going to keep them here, folks, so they don't get out and eat everybody's children. Oh. They wouldn't buy into the New World Order. Now you got them barbarized for 50 years. Cut off by economic air, land, and sea sanctions. Oh, they got a nuclear facility. Yeah, and America has been dumping it in your drinking water, in your local estuaries, in your rivers. You don't open your fucking pie hole. But you're worried about them contaminating your country? The fuck? How stupid and mindless is your little world to write these articles? We are talking about the sun. But this is parroted out there as the biggest story today. These are the biggest stories each day. The other ones are irrelevant. I probably missed some of the greatest ones. Who knows? Who cares? But this is the brainwashing machine each day hammering at your skulls. So Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-sung, Kim Jong-un, whatever, right? Dictator after dictator after dictator can destroy a country. There's the example right here. That's a dictator destroying a country. Isn't it better when my hands don't disappear when I don't matter that side, but like your hands shouldn't disappear. And that's things that are starting to happen around here. Very cool stuff. It's gonna be cool when we get the wireless mic. I can get out and do some skits in the background. It's gonna get wild around here. It's on its way too. Anyway, Kim Jong-il. Oh, he will eat your children's brains. He will steal their Christmas toys. He will break the eggs on Easter. He's a demon. We got to destroy the planet to get here before he hurts you. Yeah, that's the story of that, right? I mean, there's a picture. Oh, trigger happy Kim at sight of a previous missile launch. Volleyball. We shoot missile all day, every day. Very good, very good. Big war games. Kim Jong-un, trigger happy Kim. So if one does it, trigger happy. The other one does it, it's called exercises. Like this, I mean, it's the sun. These people are friggin' unbelievable. My apologies for spitting. Justice has been served. What? Try that again. Justice has been served. That sounds a bit better. Obama defied a storm of criticism. What? Over freeing Bradley Manning. Just... What? What storm? What criticism? Storm! Criticism. See, framing it as everything. This is fake news again. There was no storm of criticism. Nothing to do with Assange saying that he was going to turn himself over to the American embassy for extradition if you let Mr. and Mrs. Manning out. Because Assange is only hiding out for 5 years for something to do. I think we lost. Someone lost the plot somewhere along the way. But Obama says, no, you don't. I'm leaving the office. And I'll keep the music for this guy. BuzzFeed News is garbage. Greet. Trump press conference. Train wreck. What? And Philip DeFranco? What? And you see that 1 week only. You see treesprings.com 1 week only. You go over there, it looks like that. And you can buy these shirts for 1 week. Right? And see the top two center ones up. There's 6 hours left. And the other one's 3 day left. The ones by me are ended. But anyway, Philip DeFranco calls what he does a show. Now, this is really interesting. Philip DeFranco, okay, sold his channel to Discovery Digital Network. Discovery Digital Network used to be, or was owned by Discovery Communications. Of course, Discovery Communications owned by Discovery Channel. Discovery Channel was of June 2012. It was the third most widely distributed cable channel in the United States of America. And he was bought and sold the next year. And you follow me? Is that too much? Can you hang in there with it all? Is your brain hurting? Should. Discovery Channel US primarily focused on reality TV. So what did they got this guy for? And he's got a big team now that he's bought and paid for by a company, a corporation. But he calls it the Philip DeFranco Show. But it's not got nothing to do with Philip or DeFranco or the like what show is he talking about? Where it's chop, 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 and trying to keep it upbeat and fresh when he can't do anything. He can't bring anything to the table. After all this time, millions of subscribers, and this is what we get. Someone chops up their video and sells you for 10 days anyway, knock your socks off. But he's owned by Discovery Network. So this site here where he's pawning off other junk, this is how he's making money or something. It's just weird. It's just really weird because it's not a show. It's not even close to a show. He has another one he calls his show is The Nuclear Family. Have to touch on that one in the long stream someday about how wrong that is. Snopes is out pretending that he's God. Snopes. Now, Snopes is a disgusting parasite up on this planet. Despicable. Look in your top right hand corner of your screen. Send us a rumor. Send us a rumor. You got any friggin' idea how arrogant and pompous that is? Send us a rumor. Send us a rumor. Have you read their fucking articles? And so he's setting the whole stage there. I mean, just so many people will criticize these fucking idiots. A promising new method for cleaning up the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Now, I'm not no nuclear expert or something, Gizmo. So a team of scientists at Rice University in Texas, Kansas University in Russia. Let me get with the program, Dina. Give me the program, Dina. I'm trying. Hang on. So what they're going to do, this is Gizmodo. Now, Gizmodo is all public relation firms, rejects pile up into the one website. Just let that sink in for a second. These are people that can't even cook eggs on their own. They're incapable of drinking water. There has to be some expensive flavor from some weird fucking animal poop. But they're bought up by a big corporation. And they only let puke machine lapdogs in to get some street creds. And what they do is they lie to everybody that comes to Gizmo to see gadgets. They pop up shit like this. So hundreds of millions of gallons of radioactive water. This is a catastrophic amount, by the way. And there's nowhere near, because the whole country, whenever it rains, water is rushing into the ocean, being liberated back into the environment through that same venue. Right now, there's a river of rain. I changed that. It wasn't the one I wanted to hear. I'll do some transmission. Anyway, long story short, the middle paragraph, a team of scientists, the second sentence, have seen a clever idea to get the radioactive strontium and cesium out of the water. And pretty good. Give me a big pat on the back, yeah? No. Here, give that a big pat on the back. Give that a big pat on the back. mouse. And so strontium, we don't give a shit about because the reactors, they actually run on uranium. Oh, and plutonium. And they produce a lot of hot particles like americium. And cesium is a tracer. And when we find cesium, we know that we have curium. And curium is the biggest byproduct of the fuel rods, besides the fact the fuel rods are mostly uranium-235 and plutonium-239. Because you take uranium-238, it accepts a neutron and becomes plutonium-239. 239 is a fissionable product. But also you can use thorium and get 232. Where you hanging out, you little bugger? You can get 232 and 233 from thorium reactors. And then they're fission products, right? And you can get other fission products. You can get 100% of uranium-238 with the molten salt reactors converted just by all of it converted over to 239, which is a fission, right? That's a fission product. So they can convert 100%, but it creates this unbelievable toxic environment for thousands of miles around it, and then if you have an accident, it's game over. But it's such a dangerous environment when you try to produce it. That's why they never went ahead and done it. But that was the plan, right? They were going to use plutonium-239 was going to be a currency. They were going to get rid of gold. And 239 was going to be plutonium, was going to be the gold currency. So only nuclear countries could have that gold, basically. But it's the mother of all evil. It's Pandora's box, right? Let's keep going, otherwise you know me. Dina. Ba-bum-bum. Turn fucking music down a bit, but... Turn it down. You did it. Dina did it. It's all down. Oh, hundreds of millions. Said the head with no fucking pee inside of it. A team of scientists. Now the problem being, once again, Gizmo is a fake story because they used a tracer, didn't inform you about that smorgasbord of radioactive isotopes. You're worried about everything you see up here. You're worried about it all. If you live in a community with it, there's 6 times more breast cancer around nuclear power plants. But anyway, let's keep going, because that's pretty well it for today, even though it was a late show. I had issues and I had to redo the studio today, so we never had a really big lineup, and then I screwed up the computer just before we were going to go live. That was my fault. And then I hit the power back on. So as it was dying, I hit the power, and then it went blip, blip. And then the only way to get it to reset was restart it. And then if it didn't work, turn it off normally and then walk away and let it shut off on its own. And then restart it and let it cycle through after that. Because you shut it off when it was power loading, right? But anyway, made it. Haha. Where's everybody to? I'll get there. I'll get there. Here we go somewhere. Let's get everything happening here. We're at number 36 next time. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Oh, it all came back. Hugs for everybody. Shanigan. I'm thirsty, Lane. Aqua. 1, 2, 3. Milk. Charles. David. Yeah, I'm signing off. Censor. Amy Chickens. Thomas Ackerman. Hey, buddy. It's a great link there, folks. H. Thomas Ackerman. Timeless truth. Scotch and cigars. As living. Finally, you're living your life. Timeless. You were just burning out of here. Tree Wolf. Knocked up the computer. Bad day. Did so. How's everybody doing? I do. Debbie, thank you. Hugs, everybody. Mr. Grime, Broken Star. Charles, thank you. Okay, folks. That's her. That's it. That's everything. That's all we got. That's the way she rocks. Yeah, that's the way she rolls. I'm a smurfing as much as I can. We got a little show in. We'll do better tomorrow. And we'll be back on the right path next week. You just gotta keep kicking it. Tank Snap Killer, Gold Wing. And everybody I don't get out there in TV land. Hugs for you. We'll see everybody tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, British Columbia, Canada's time. Have a wonderful night, folks.